Ladies and gentlemen, there we go. There we go. You give me a second here. Just boot up the old Sportsnet now, and we'll get this thing rolling. Promise you that. Oh yeah, she's a Thursday night. It's a Thursday night, and the Oilers are playing the Minnesota Wild. Does it get much better than that? The old Northwest Pacific Division battle. Now that's a throwback for some of you, I'd imagine. As where are we at? Oilers Regional Hockey. Right there. Zap, what are you doing? There we go. The broadcast will begin shortly. That's what we want. That's what we want. And there we go. Jordan, welcome in. Yeah, Push, welcome in. Sam, welcome in. Nicholas, welcome in. And of course, Nicholas, the other Nicholas, welcome in. That's what I have to do here, guys, is just quickly get things going right to there and then pop out the chat. And then all of a sudden, we'll be good, we'll be gold, we'll be great. I don't know why it's being difficult. It has a scroll bar. I don't know why. Hold on. Eliminated the scroll bar, so give me a second here as I just got to pop out the chat and we'll be really good to go. There we go. Bang. And mint. There we are. There we are. Bang. And come on now. We got to get this going. Got to get this going, boys. My bad. My bad. Got to move this over. This there. And then bang. And perfect. That's what I want because there we go. Broadcast to begin shortly. Yeah. So, Sam, absolutely. We need a win tonight, and that is why I'm cheering for the Oilers to lose. If you get the logic, it's very simple. As I always tell anybody who does the sports betting stuff that you can do, whether it be in Canada, United States, wherever, anybody who says, you know what? I'm betting on the Oilers to win. I'm betting on the Oilers to lose tonight. They will always do the opposite. That is why tonight, I'm hedging my bets on the Oilers losing. Okay? Because they'll do the opposite and win. But, I gotta believe they'll lose tonight. Now, let's get this going. Jordan, I appreciate that. Appreciate that. And Sam, did I like that Jones assist? That's exactly, guys. That's all the Oilers defense needs to do is shoot the puck on net. We've got a forward on each line or two that is very good around the net that can bang the puck in like Kassian did to score off of that Jones play. And you know what? That's how you grease the goals. I don't care if you're the top line or the fourth line. You gotta grease the goals at this point of the season. Our goal differential, you know what? You can say it's because the goalies are letting in more goals. Guys, we're not scoring as many goals as we were early in the season. So we got to get back to that. And let's see here. Headhunters, welcome in. Hawk highlights. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That's a name in the chat we haven't seen since... Check the calendar on my arm. It's not even a watch at this point. It's the calendar. Yeah, that would be July 2018, back when I was doing MLB The Show still. Really? Wow. Okay, thanks, Hawk. Appreciate that. And it was nice to see Connor as a human and make a mistake and miss that penalty shot. You know what? Kind of needed it, though. Never nice to see Connor McDavid miss a penalty shot, especially, you know, when he's that frustrated at himself. Big game tonight. Let's rally up the 2 points. No, Mo. You missed the introductory part of this video. We need a loss. Because as soon as we need a loss tonight, the Oilers will win. That's 100%. 100%. And that's, I mean, I don't mind saying that. I don't at all. But what was that 1-on-6 with Kassian? Why can't a man stand up for himself? He semi-initiated it. I don't know. Goaltenders are a weird, touchy subject nowadays in the NHL. Shry, welcome in. Nicholas, welcome in. And of course, Rockin', welcome in, as you've got Kassian scoring first tonight. So guys, if you're in the chat hanging out and you're like, man, Tyson's live way too early tonight, why don't we get those first goal predictions in there, shall we? Why not? Let's get it going. Who do you have scoring first tonight? Obviously, you know what, the top line would like to go out there and crack a goal, but I'll get you the lineup. How about that? Maybe you need to see that before you see the score browser. So let's get to this, shall we? Nygaard, McDavid, Kassian on that top line. Honestly, if I'm going to bite somebody from the top line to score the first goal of the game tonight, it's going to be Nygaard. That's going to be my suggestion. Now, let's get this going. Nicholas, you've got what the heck? You got two accounts going on there. And let's get this going. So I think then obviously you might look at a guy like Chase on. Like I know I'm going with the lesser known wingers, but the way we've constructed tonight's lineup kind of builds into my theory here. Neil might be another really good guy to go with. Kara, you guys are going with Kara for sure. Defense, Mo, that would be an interesting solution right there. Kevin's going with Neil. Casey's going with Bear. Lebe is going with Draisaitl. So guys, I know we're going to all be sporadic, but it's interesting to see the ones you're going with because honestly, top to bottom, in my discussion, if you kind of missed my logic behind the Tyler Benson idea of calling him up, what you might have missed is my kind of deal when I said, you know what, is Gagne any better or worse than Benson? Is Benson any better or worse than Gagne? And what do the Oilers choose to do? Instead of going with Benson, they choose to go with Gagne. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's fine. We can go with Gagne and see what he can give, and he's given some very good performances, and he's in the bottom six. We haven't used him off the bench in the bottom six as much as the top six tonight, so you know what I mean? Interesting go. Now let's get this going. 800th game played for James Neal. Yes, it is. And let's see, a couple of votes in there for Bear, Draisaitl. Must win here. Mitch, it's a must win. Yes, to a degree, but that's why it's a must lose. When we say this is a must lose, we'll win. It's the reverse Oilers logic that's held true for years. I came into Carolina's game thinking, man, Koskinen's going to get the shutout. What does Koskinen do? Give up 6 goals. So you see where I'm going, right? You think one way or the other. Neil has been to the playoffs for 9 straight years. Hopefully we can make it 10 this year. Well, you know what? Guys, no matter what you want to say about this Oilers team, however terrible it may be, we're still in first place. Now, do I think we're going to stay there? No. Is that okay? Yes. Totally fine. Let's get this going. Hobby Buster, you're going with Archie. Well, Archibald wouldn't be a bad solution either there for the Edmonton Oilers tonight because biting his second goal of the season wouldn't be bad. Now, the one thing you need to know about this Oilers lineup, fun fact, every single player in this lineup up front, the 12 forwards, have a goal this year. Fun fact. We haven't been able to say that very often about our forwards up until this point. Sheehan could get the first. That's my dark horse pick. Well, yeah, you know what? That fourth line, if they go to work, they could absolutely get the job going. Holy. Woo! Let's turn that down. That was a little loud. That just absolutely deafened me. Sportsnet just fired up their stream. So let's get this going, guys. We'll get on to it. Smith starting tonight. Yes, he is. There's your lineup. If those are the P12 Turtle Beaches, I just bought those pair. No, it's a Logitech set. It's a Logitech set. It was on for like 69 bucks. Great deal. Took it. You know what? Works for what I needed to do. Take a gamble and predict Haas. Ooh, Leonard's going with Haas. Okay. That's a pick I don't think anybody else had. So let's get this going. What do we got? McDavid. Well, Mr. Nuge. Chuckles, are you playing the game live on here? Chuckles, I wish I could, my friend. I wish I could, but if I did, you would never hear from me again on YouTube, and I can't do that. So I'll do my best to carry you through, keep you informed if that's what you so choose. Don't feel like you're obliged to stick around because you ended up clicking. It's all good. I appreciate you checking me out, and you don't know until you find out, right? So that's what I'll say there. Anyway, hopefully our penalty kill shows up tonight. Well, hopefully we don't take dumb penalties, and hopefully Darnell Nurse remembers you have to collapse to the net when the puck shifts sides. Because Ethan Bear did what he had to do is to go out to the side. Darnell Nurse didn't collapse to the net, and that cost us a goal. Smitty for sure first goal. Yeah, guy could wish. Hi, Rudy. Hi, buddy. All right. Let's get this going. No worries. How can we catch the game online tonight? Chuckles, I've got it on Sportsnet now. Other than that, you may want to go reddit.com/NHL streams. That would be where you would probably find a stream link. Now, I don't trust that nowadays. Back in the day, they used to live stream it on YouTube on a sketchy link, but now they don't even do that. All right, Mr. Rudy. You're just loving the love. Let's get this going. Try Talbot. Check his numbers. Much worse. Much worse than Mr. Mike Smith this year. Clef bomb from center like Hamilton's goal. Nicholas, we'd take that. I wouldn't mind an old clef bomb clap, even from the point tonight. You know what? If clef bomb can bite one through the dot, you know what? We'll be good. Anywhere higher than the dots, I'll take it. And Prime Dubs, yeah, back on the live stream grind. You know what? 6 o'clock start. You almost have to live stream it, right? What's even the point of a game preview on a 6 o'clock start. Let's be serious here. There almost is zip, zero, zilch point to a game preview. All it does is confuse people when the game's over and they're searching for the Edmonton Oilers game review that I so often do. Tile, man, Tim, appreciate you along for the stream tonight. Hopefully we don't see what happened on Twitter against Carolina once again tonight. Hopefully we don't have to have that first period conversation. Well, we'll find out, I guess. And Miss Zapp, the cats, the animals, absolutely loving me. And I do have to. No, his numbers are not better than Mike Smith's. Try. I can tell you that much. Last my check. As hockey reference, right now, no, I don't think so. Cam Talbot stats. How many wins does Cam Talbot have? That's number one. Cam Talbot has 3 wins, 5 losses, a 305 goals against average, and a 907 save percentage. Okay, Shirai, that's what you need to know there. And now if you go to Mike Smith, we'll get over to Mike Smith for a second. You guys, the panic stats, right? That's what it comes down to. Mike Smith is 772, a 288 goals against average, and a dip in save percentage by 0.04%. Yeah, you know what? Smith's a better goalie, no doubt about it. Save percentage, yeah, but save percentage means crap if you're giving up over 3.0 goals against a game, right? That's what I'd be yelling right there. You can save all the pucks, but if you're still giving up goals, it's not really, you're talking moot. Wild went on that 10-game point streak this month. Yeah, you know what? The Wild are still doing good, but will be good. Smith, way better need wins. Yeah, you know what? That's the other side, too. All right. No worries, Try. No worries. All right. We got O Canada being sung right now. That'll mean, ladies and gentlemen, John Cosmaker. That's a heck of a handle. All right. Let's get to it. Let's get the browser up. Let's get this going. Guys, if you're new to the channel right now and you're checking in, maybe just click that button before you head on out at any point. Terrible at selling the subscription to Dolynny TV. It's free, and I can't sell the damn thing, so it just is what it is. Anyway, let's get back to it. That was awkward. Let's get this going. Joachim Nygard on that top line. Doesn't look like he's starting tonight. Looks like it will be the third line of Haas, Neal, and Gagne out there to begin the game. That's going to be fun to watch. Adam Larson, you know what? I think Adam Larson's just getting wrongly blamed because the Oilers came back down to earth a little bit just in time for Adam Larson to return. I know. I don't like Adam Larson very much personally, but victim of circumstance as much as maybe Matt Benning is victim of circumstance sometimes too, in my view, when I'm blaming him for some stuff. So there we go. Oh, Canada sung, wrapped up, and now we'll get it going. Hope Gagne can get one tonight. Graham, Gagne getting one tonight would be absolutely fantastic if we could, because that would mean a lot for this Edmonton Oilers team to get Gagne, Chase on, some defensive guys like Chris Russell or Adam Larson scoring, absolutely. And Nurse with Larson. You know what? By Oilers logic, it might work. I know it didn't work early in the year, but by Oilers logic, you just don't know. It could work out, and something crazy could happen, and bang, 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 you've got the best D pair we've had in years. At this point, who's really shocked? Now, is that a reason to give up? Absolutely not. All right, let's get this going. Let's get this going. They're going to sing the Star Spangled Banner, and we're going to get underway. So what else do I have to tell you? Well, how about this goalie that's starting for them? Kakkonen. Yeah, that's literally it. Not Koskinen. Kakkonen. And Kakkonen, Mr. Kakkonen, I don't have his first name. 2-0-1, 195 goals against average, and a 947 save percentage start this year. So you know what? In 3 games, Kakkonen, you're due for a bad one. Hopefully the Oilers can get it done. But now I just cursed it. Game over, guys. We lost. I'm gonna run and make that the running joke all night tonight. Either you got to cheer for the loss or we lose, kind of deal. And Capo Kakkonen is Minnie's goalie. Okay, I thought Capo Kako would be too unreal. But anyway, guys, fun fact: Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl pretty much have more power play points than Eric Staal has points in any situation. That's your fun stat of the night. Draisaitl has 19 goals to Parise's 12. Connor McDavid 36 goals to 14 assists for Ryan Suter. Mikko Koskinen 11 wins over Alex Stalock, who has 8. The Oilers' goals per game, 297. The Wild's goals per game, 294. That's the real bad thing. However, goals against per game, Mini, 3.23. Oilers, 2.97. So it's an even 1-1, and it's a toss-up either way. Now, let's get this going. Power play percentage, absolutely unreal. Penalty kill percentage, still very, very good. Mikko Koskinen gets it in net. Oilers need to win ugly tonight. Oilers need to either... I think I get what you're getting at, and I overthought it for a second, Tim. Oilers need to win ugly as in just rack it up and run up the score and make it ugly, but... You know what? An ugly win is in desperation win as well. I will take either. I'm not a man who's going to argue about winning anyway. Winning comes at a cost, as long as it isn't an overtime and a shootout when we should have clutched it in regulation. Goals against per month. Well, that's kind of a biased stat there. We were only through 12 days of the month. 339 goals against average. That's going to cost us. But you know what? Let's get this underway. The face-off lost by Gaetan Haas. Not much of a surprise. And Sam, you've seen Capo down there in Bakersfield. Well, you let me know what we need to do to beat him as Gaetan Haas tries to sneak a shot past him first thing. And here we go. We're off and running tonight. A bunch of Subans on Vancouver's lines. Yeah, that was the best tweet of the night the other night, I must say. Blind pass goes to nobody by James Neal. Smart play to start it off. Of course, this is how we're going to get going. And Kazian was in there too. I believe Ratim Verbata was in there. There's a couple of guys that were in there. Fun lines. Fun lines. So let's get this going. You know what? Here's the problem with the Oilers. Every single game we start the first 40 minutes or 40 seconds in the offensive zone. Literally, you check the tape on the last 3 or 4 games. Every single game we've done it. Tonight it was the third line doing it, but every single game we've pretty much done that, and that's very concerning to see us do it again tonight with the results we've had the past few games. Now let's get this going, guys. The top line out there, Joakim Nygard trying to peel off his man, couldn't do it. The Minnesota Wild are going to clear. It's going to be chipped ahead. Bad play there by Ethan Bear, caused it to go back into the defensive zone. However, we're fine and dandy as that one came out in front, but the Wild keep that in. Good block there, and the Oilers are up and running, and Zach Kazian's got a chance to shoot that puck. Corrals it into the corner too much. There's a chance for Bear. Ooh, what a play. What a play. What a soft touch by Kazian to get that across. Wrong-handedness to maybe whip that shot right angle on the goalie, but watch this one. This is a good block, and then bang, Zach Kazian has it hop over his stick. Stick on the ice. Credit Kazian. Yeah, the man closed out. Good pass, and Ethan Bear didn't want to get detected. He could have walked into that shot a bit more, but he would have been detected and probably blocked straight up and back the other way. So, you know what? Works out for us either way, and we get a shot. Ooh, man, there's a nice shot on Kakinen, and we can't get it to go. Oilers need to make the playoffs, or the attendance is going to go down even more than it has. Well, you know what? They just need to lower the prices then. That's realistically, I think the prices for hockey games are ridiculous. It's not a product of losing. It's the prices and what you're getting for those prices. Lower the prices, man. As you've seen in Junior B, they've decided to lower the prices a bit more, and people have responded to going to more Junior B games than the NEA JBHL. Just saying. As here we go. Caleb Jones. Getting it going. Let's go up the ice, and there we go. Mr. Nugent Hopkins away. He's going to try and spot Draisaitl. Ooh, that's going to be a spot shot on net. Sorry, guys. Used to watch it on my TV the past few games since I haven't been live streaming, and it's quite a different look trying to watch on the laptop, let me tell you. Good pressure. You know what? This is looking good. The Oilers working the puck, and especially good to see the second line driving the play in the offensive zone. You love to see it, as that's shot on. We just can't get a shot on net. That's the only problem. Archibald now out there, so we got a change in the offensive zone. And let's get this going. Draisaitl, he's still out there, needs to get off the ice desperately, as that's going to get out of the ice, and he's going to go off on a change. You don't get the game for Exel, that sucks. As no one has a few $100s to blow to possibly go home and be disappointed. Yeah, that's the challenge of being in Alberta right now, and that's where I'll leave it. I don't want to discuss the politics and the economy, because that's not what we do. We're sports. Like you and I, we're not at the game tonight. We're sitting here watching it on our laptops and stuff, and that's good enough for me. I'll save the disappointment for home, if you get it. As here we go. Let's go. Bang. Big save there. The Oilers got some pucks on net to start this game. Kind of a sketchy couple of shots. Not really of quality, but you know what? If I'm going to yell about shooting that puck every single time, you're not going to get grade A chances every time. But sometimes that grade F chance turns into a grade A by mistake. And that's huge. You can go to NHL Stream. Well, you probably can. You probably can, but here's what it is. Here we go. All right, let's get this going. Prime Dubs, what's going on? As you found it. Okay. Oh, okay. There we go. Vrexel. You're talking to Vrexel. Never mind. Blanking out here, guys. So the Oilers keeping the play in the offensive zone for the first 3:30, but all of a sudden there's a man walking across. Big save there by Mike Smith. There it is. There's the job done. We need to get this going. Just mute it. Yeah, well, you know, you could. Or you could listen to it. It is what it is. You choose. Bang. There it is. Ooh, there's the tip. Guys, those greasy tips. Those greasy tips that have been costing us goals this year. I know they need to split the balance between team scoring, but do they reunite Leon and Connor to end team struggles? Well, that just buys into the mantra the Oilers can't do anything unless Leon Draisaitl and Connor McDavid are together. And you know what? We need to switch it up. So having Draisaitl and Nuge together, I'm not complaining. I wanted Draisaitl and Nuge together to start the year. It's just you need to find the third cog in the wheel on that one because you don't want to mess with Draisaitl's ability, and you don't want to dress with Mr. whatchamacallum, Mr. question marks, Nuge's stuff. There's the good shot. That you like to see. Gagner in there greasing it, and now you got the first line out there. Let's get this done. Let's get this done right here, right now. Bang. Puck to the blue line, and that's going to be shot on, and there we go. That's what the Oilers defense need to get going. When will Jones be ready? Well, Jones is in the NHL right now, and Persson, he's down there in the AHL developing. Persson's not so much ready as it's just a transition to the North American game and figuring it out like Haas did. That's the big thing. Mr. Haas just needs to figure out the transition to the NHL game. Johnny, tuning in from Crossfield, Alberta this evening. How are you, my mate? Thank you for tuning in. A nice chance by Kazi and Headhunters, absolutely. Let's get this going because I'm a few minutes behind here and we need to see this. So let's get this going. Bang. Connor McDavid. Shot. Oh, you don't get much closer than that. Kazian just needed to get it up over the pad and we would have started a 1-0 game 15 minutes into the first period. Has just missed. Absolutely robbed. Yeah, it was a good chance. And now Mike Smith makes the save, and we're mint rock and roll. 14:56 to go. And bang on, let's get this going. Get this going. Is McDavid trying to grow a Joe Thornton beard for the best beard award? No, Connor McDavid's just looking, it's looking like, whatchamacallum, that guy, Frank Gallagher off of Shameless. That's his look. And that's the capo I've seen down here. All right, Sam's got the book. That's what we expect. Well, that's not good news for the Oilers moving forward down the years because you have a goalie doing that. We're going to be costing ourselves here. Has 14:48 to go in this first period. Mr. Leon Draisaitl at the blue line. Now I touched the Cats earlier. Now I touched my nose because it was itchy, and now this is a good night end of game kind of deal. So let's get this going. Mr. Is that Nuge? That is Nuge battling along the boards. I like to see that. Good play back to the blue line. That's what you like out of... Oh, there we go. Let's go. We are getting it going tonight. This is what you like to see. All pressure, no goals as per normal, but still, like every line is doing what they need to do tonight and driving the puck into the offensive zone. Like we haven't had that risky chance against yet, but it may be coming right here. Shot, and there you go. That's team defense at a play, Adam Larson, and I think that's Draisaitl getting back as well. Draisaitl looks to be wanting this one tonight. You guys wrote him off the other night, but he wants this one tonight. And hello, Mr. Rudy. Hello, Mr. Rudy. The game I went to on Friday was fun. Every game's fun. That's for sure. Heck, being in Rogers Place, if you can afford to go there, is absolutely fantastic. And get pucks on net. That's what we've been doing. I'd like to get that shot clock at some point, but we haven't done that yet. Yeah, the shots on goal 4-1 for the Oilers, so I imagine that'll update to about 6-1 here in a moment. Rudy, please quit. Seats are good at Rogers Place. There ain't a bad seat in the house. I can tell you that much. I've sat in the worst row. I've sat in row 17, and I've sat in row 4 off the glass. There ain't a bad seat in that arena. And there's a shot missing over top of Mr. Mike Smith. There we go, guys. There we go. And 9 or 4 more. Well, it depends for Hull. I think in minors he was using 9, honestly. I think he was. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let's get this up the ice. There we go. Good play. Good reset. That's what we need. That's what we need. We need to reset that because we can't afford to cost it. And that blows a Minnesota Wild player into the end boards. And let's get this going. Because here we go. Down the ice, and Mr. Adam Larson's going to pick that puck up. All right, Minnesota's starting to trap us back. We got 5 shots on net to start this game. Minnesota's got 1. This is dangerous, but you know what? It's not as dangerous. I don't have that sketchy feeling about tonight's game. Goal. Ooh, Clef. Oh, man. Hold on, I got to watch this one. I got the text, yeah. I got the text, and the, what is that? Third line's out there? You're kidding me, right? You're kidding me. Third line's out there, and oh yeah, there we go. Woo! Clef bomb getting it going. Rudy, get out of here. Rudy, sit. Sit. Clef bomb, and holy crap for Axel. For Axel, my man, what are you doing tonight? Wow. Okay, that's not what you expect after a goal, but my man, thank you so much. And Clef bomb, and bang, back of the net goes Clef. And he gets it going. Now watch this. Bang down low. Give and go with Sam Gagner. And whew, that is just beautiful. That you cannot deny. That's a beautiful chance. Gagner's hockey IQ is meant. That's one thing that keeps Gagner in the NHL is his ability to play hockey. And that is fantastic. Again, Verexel, thank you so much. That's just literally crazy, my man. Alright, I'm going to let my dog out next break in the play here. He's losing his mind, but that's the way you want to start the game. Gagner, the gritty vet. You know what, Gagner, he's not going away anytime soon. You know what, you just need to dress him 1 game at a time. Don't dress him for multiple games. 1 game sit, 1 game sit, 1 game sit, 1 game sit, because that's what he does well, is he comes in and boosts our energy. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a big goal for Mr. Oscar Clefbaum to get us a 1-0 lead. Is Brodziak retired? No, Brodziak has still got a year on his contract, so he's not about to walk away from that money because he's injured. So he'll be probably retired at the end of the year. And what a fantastic goal. Clefbaum gets his 3rd goal, and check that out. James Neal with the 2nd assist, and you just love to see it. James Neal gets a point in his game. Oilers strike first, absolutely. And there we go. Mr. Orange, he's just chilling. He's just chilling somewhere, hiding because Rudy's barking too much. But, guys, my buddy that I play games with, we call him Letdown. But he's similar to Jens. He's a Minnesota Wild fan, and, well, he just texted me that the Oilers strike first, and that's a point of pride. That feels good as an Edmonton Oilers fan to see my Minnesota Wild guys and girls losing their mind because the Oilers are ahead 1-0 at XL Energy Center, which, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not familiar, used to be a house of horrors back in the day for the Oilers. In 05-06, she was not a fun building to play in. I remember that very vividly. Very glad we got Dwayne Rollison that year from the Minnesota Wild. Very glad. Here we go, guys. This has been a fantastically played game so far for the Oilers. Definitely playing that team defense, not allowing too much, not allowing very much at all. And a good chance there. I think that was for Nygaard. Nope, that's Kara. And the Oilers need to get it going. And the pride of Irma, Alberta, Carson Soucy on the blue line for the Minnesota Wild. I have once called his name after he hit a home run. Or was it Ambrose Furcus? I can't remember. It's been a long time, 5-6 years almost. Big save there by Mike Smith. But Carson Soucy, the 2014 U21 men's fast pitch champion with the Irma Tigers back in the day. Fun facts for you. Jens, maybe you want to throw that one into something you do someday because that's a fun stat that I don't think too many people know about Carson Soucy. And I was directly involved, by the way. Just tooting my own horn. I've gotten to do some cool stuff in broadcasting, guys, and that one was a pretty cool moment for me. 31 games in 7 days on Diamond 2. All right, Gaetan Haas into the zone here. He's going to move it deep. And have I seen Calgary's win streak? Oh, I've heard enough about it at work. Absolutely, I have. But you know what? Oilers just kind of playing neutral zone hockey since. Of course, Minnesota was going to push back, but we haven't allowed them to force the issue. You'll love to see that. And let's get down the ice in a hurry and get some get some more pucks on the net and get another goal. There we go. James Neal with a turnover, guys. You haven't lit up with a goal, so I'm concerned that that's not in, but just is what it is. And yes, yes, yes. Miss Zap, absolutely beautiful. I need to get Zap an Oilers jersey, and I looked into it. Actually, what would work best for an Oilers jersey for her is getting her one of those, 0 to 3 months baby jumpers. That would be the best case scenario, and then just stitch it up so she can wear it around and still go to the bathroom and wear it with her tail and all that. Trust me, that's coming. That's January's project. I've got a lot of projects. January's project as well is to figure out the t-shirt situation if you guys are so interested. She's so fluffy. Yeah, she's a... Just wait. This is normal cap for her. Just wait till she gets it going right away here. Then we'll be good. So, wow. All right. We're up to 21 viewers right now, guys. That's a good thing to come back to. We need to get 15 shots this period. What do we have? I guess should be my question. Our face-offs, giveaways, takeaways, so 3-0 for the Oilers. Love to see that. Cleft bomb from Gagne and James Neal. 1-0, 7 shots on goal. I'll take it. And my main concern right now is Draisaitl's shift average. And Draisaitl, through the first 12 minutes of the game, has played 4 minutes. Dry, my man, you're killing me. But that also means that the second line has played a lot, so I'm not too worried. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins has actually, well, downright played more ice than Connor McDavid tonight. And Jen's be down to buy her t-shirt. Well, yeah, I got to figure that out. I've got a couple ideas what I want to do, and I want to do the online store because that makes sense. That keeps it simple. You guys get your stuff, you get everything. But the reason I don't want to do the online store is my print shop that I've used for my Dolynny TV merch. You've already seen, right? My jacket, my t-shirts, the stuff I've made for myself. The reason I want to use them is they've got actually a really neat, it's a liquid dye system they're using or something, and they dye it into their shirts and it actually prints your logo that way. It's so cool. It feels like the regular material. It's just dyed the t-shirt and it's incredible. All played in Baco in 2015-16. Oh man, throwback, eh? Throwback to that team. And Jens has 112k subs. Yeah, you guys, if you're wondering why Jens has that check mark right there, ladies and gentlemen, that would be why. And I like this way Tippett is doing the last couple games, playing dry a lot first period, then McDavid second, then even third. Well, you know what, we still need to bring them both down. And anyone asking about Mr. Orange, he's here now because he heard Zap getting too much love on the stream. Mr. Orange, what are you doing? And pay through PayPal to get a shirt that you have. Yeah, Jens, that's what I'd figure. So that would be to doing the print shop in town here. Mr. Orange, what are you doing? It's Connor McDavid. Oh wow, McDavid #1 in points, #1 in assists. Yeah, that's our Connor McDavid for you. That's an icing against Minnesota. 7:57 to go in the first period. Let's go. You know what? We got that first goal. Now, you know what? I'm still expecting the collapse because we got to lose this game, right? Technically speaking, we got to lose that streak. And there we go. Jens, I like that one. I like that one a lot. So let's get this going, Connor. Let's get going. 7:57 to go against the Minnesota Wild. And Zach Kassian trying to grease something there. He hasn't taken a dumb penalty yet, which is huge for us. Mr. Orange, you're just loving the love. And need a silver play button. Ooh. Nicholas with the not so great information. I go out there and curse it. Hopefully Carson Soucy got an assist, as that's going to be off the boards. How far behind am I? Oh wow. Oh wow, okay, so Soucy has to go around. Soucy's going to get this puck. He's going to shoot the puck. And that's going to go up over, and it's going to be Spencer Greenway. And yeah, Mr. Darnell Nurse doesn't like that way. That's why you put bodies in front and shoot from the point. Bodies in the front. Luke Greenway. Okay, so it's Luke Greenway. Oh, well, we're in for one, boys. We're in for one. I'll take it, ladies and gentlemen. Well, there we go. Disaster from the get-go. Yeah, Smith plays it there. Puck out in the middle. Yep, bang. Oh, wow. Mike Smith would have had that first save. If we could have gotten that first save, that puck on net, we would have been fine. And then all of a sudden this one. I don't know. Is that goalie interference? And Stalock is not in net. It is Kakkonen. Kakkonen is in net for the Minnesota Wild tonight. Here we go. And I don't know, is Spencer Greenway in the way? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Kakinen's back in net. No challenge, eh? All right. We'll let it sit. We don't want to take a 2-minute minor, so we'll let it sit. 7:21 to go. Let's go get this going. That's offside. Let's get this going here for a second. And Vrexel, you're just going off the board there, my man. I appreciate that so much. You have no clue. That's a huge gift for the channel. That's tough. Ooh, now they're showing the angles. Oh, wow. Good. Go for the Minnesota Wild. Put the puck on net. You just never know what's going to happen. Jordan Greenway. Not even Luke Greenway. What the heck's going on here? Susie and Kunin. Like I said, I hope Susie gets a point, and he did, so I'll take it. It's a point of pride right there for good old Carson Susie. Jordan Greenway, yeah, he's doing all right. Nice coming in. Absolutely cool. Feels good to see that for sure. And a big shout out to my man Vrexel for getting it done. Andre, any final score predictions? Like I said, I'm predicting the Oilers to lose this one, so they win this one. I know it's a weird contradiction, paradox kind of world, but that's the world we live in as Oilers fans. And this one's going to be a cross. Nice play there. And there we go. Mr. Draisaitl is greasing in. It's going to be back to the point. Ooh, Adam Larson with the shot. All right. All right. Clefbaum's going to fire that shot, and that's going to be saved by Kakinen. And that's his 7th save of the game. And what a greasy goal for you guys. Unreal. Crazy start to this one, guys. You know, 1-1. Problem is with is the geek line. Ooh, what's the geek line, gents? Is that like an all Ivy League NCAA hockey line? If I've got that right, I'm terrible with my NCAA Division 1 hockey, but I imagine that would mean they're all from Ivy League schools. I think so. Big, fast, sound defensively. Yeah, you know what? He scores the goal. I don't have a scouting report on him on yours, Rockin', but I'm going to take that as what it is, and the fact that he went there, competed in front of the net, and scored the goal. Greenway, Eriksson. Oh, Eriksson, Eck, and Kunin. Ah, there we go. I'm missing something. Sorry, I think Jordan Greenway came from NCAA. That would make more sense. Eriksson, Eck, and Kunin. Man, I should really do the pre-scout on the Wild lineup, shouldn't I? Fun times. Fun times. Mayhew. Okay, Mayhew and Nick Sealer. What do we got? Marcus Foligno, Jordan Greenway, Ryan Hartman, Brad Hunt, Luke Kunin, Mantle, Parise, Rask, Susie, Stahl, Suter, Zuccarello, Zucker, Fiala, Eriksson Ek, Dumba, Donato, and Brodin. Unreal. Unreal to look at where a lot of those guys have been prior to coming to Minnesota. Craziness. Anyway. That guy's got the real deal James Neal shirt on. There's a couple of Oilers fans in Minnesota tonight. Always interesting to see them there. A couple empty seats by the Oilers bench. Let's get this going. Some legend has a shirt with James Neal on it. I know. That's legendary. Oh. Wow. Oh, no. That goal, man. You're killing me. Mike Smith made the save. It hit Greenway and went up over him. Oh. You've got to be kidding me. That's tough. That's tough. Ibrahim, welcome in. Appreciate you along tonight. As there is Jujar Kara, then that is that Greenway? I don't know. Didn't get a look at Greenway's face. I don't know Greenway by his face yet. Here we go. Can we get this going? Josh Archibald to Jujar Kara. He'll go back to Archibald. Archibald will try and fire that shot. You know what? I don't blame him. Good attempt to fire that shot on net, but blocked in front by the Minnesota Wild. Back the other way they go. Turned back at the blue line by Caleb Jones. Man, Caleb Jones looking for a good game out of him. We got the assist last game. Not much more you can ask out of him offensively, realistically, in his first season fully in the NHL. I guess he's played about as many games as he did last year, but it seems to be a much bigger role for Caleb Jones this season on the Oilers blue line than in last season's appearance. All right, 5:29 to go. We got to get this going. Jujar across. That means we're going to get this up the ice in a hurry. Nah, Caleb Jones is just going to hold her back, take the time, and rock out with Mr. Gaetan Haas up the middle. Oh, wow, what a play by Haas. And then, what, they are calling that offside? You got to be kidding me. You're kidding me. I had a terrible angle. Don't kid yourself. Kid yourself. I probably didn't see that puck properly. But there we go. Not a bad go to start this one. Could be worse, could be better. We'll find out along the way, I guess. As I really forgot to grab myself a cup of water before this game started. That's what I'm dying here from right now, as we've got another 5:09 to play and a 9-shot effort for the Oilers this period. So we're on pace for 27 shots. We need a couple more. As Capo Kakinen is still below a 900 save percentage, we need to get a goal on the next shot to ensure he stays below a 900 save percentage for the next 10-11 shots. So Clefbaum with goal, 6:05 ice time for Mr. Clefbaum. James Neal with, ooh, that hurt, an assist, and Sam Gagner in 3 minutes and 19 seconds of ice time with an assist as well. Good effort so far. You know what? Not being down 3-0, getting the first goal of the game, not chasing the game, that's huge. You can play in a tied game, you can play in a goal ahead or a couple goals ahead, but you can rarely come from behind like we did against Carolina. There is a reason we collapsed, right? A 3-goal comeback, you're almost asking to be let down at that point. So I knew it was probably asking too much, but just is what it is. At least we got it going. Cody, welcome in. How's it going tonight? Hope you're having a great night. Let's get this going. In this week's edition of Ice Talk, Pete Jackson and Scott Hood talk about a busy week ahead with 5 games in 7 nights for the Cold Lake Ice. My goodness, Pete Jackson looking a million years young after shaving off the facial hair. Fun fact, if you're in Cold Lake area, you may know who Pete Jackson is, former radio personality. All right, the Oilers versus the Leafs. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I better be live streaming that one, eh? Don't you figure? As 97 plus 29 equals playoffs. Yeah, kid, you got to keep on that because there's no reason it can't. You see Hall and Everly's game of Hangman? No, I missed that. Was that on Instagram? I don't follow a lot of players on Instagram. And finishing sports management course at Brock University. Already got a position with the Leafs coming up. Hopefully when I become the GM, eventually going to have to call you up for a job. Cole, that'd be wicked, my man. That'd be wicked, although I'd have to work for the Leafs. But you got to start somewhere, right? That would be... You start with the Leafs, then you ditch ship, jump ship over to the Oilers when they poach me, right? And Team Canada just announced first 9 cuts. Rockin', you have to let me know if it's Lavoie or Rodrigue, because if it is, that affects the Oilers, and I'm going to have to cut the stream and get a video up. No, I won't be doing a video about that. That's a little bit too little to get a video up on. Let's see, a couple of big games being played tonight. That is for sure. The Sharks versus Rangers is probably one of the biggest, as well as that Arizona game, and then everything else is in between. Let's get this going. 4:59 to go. Big cutoff there by nope. Nygaard sees that hop over. Wow, that was right up in the air. Okay. Puck's bouncing tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Leafs better than no NHL team for now. That's right. That's always the theory. As my buddy Shay, he's working in the NLL, and we always used to joke, you know what, the NLL may be the breakthrough league for one of us, and it was for him, so I'm glad to see that. Neither of them were cut. Rucker, we like to hear that. We like to hear that. And I'm going to have to check out those cuts to see who got cut, because they've now Hayton, Veleno, and I know there's a third one that has been loaned from an NHL club to Team Canada. All right, let's get this going. Let's get this going. Jordan Staal versus Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. 4:42 to go. And now it's going to be against Zucker. Both our guys stay for now. Hopefully for the entire tournament. Let me tell you, Raphael Lavoie in the World Junior Tournament, whoo, you're asking for danger. The kid's big. Kid is big and can hit. All right, Mr. Draisaitl, don't turn over that puck, but he did. Good keep in there by Larson in neutral ice, and now let's go back the other way and try and grease goal. That's what's going on, Budsy. Hold on. What's going on, bud?
Hey, what's up, buddy? What are you doing?
Just live streaming. Mind if I call you back later tonight?
Oh, maybe. I might be busy.
Okay.
I'm sleeping, but I wake up early, bro.
All right, well, I'll text you.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Yeah, bye.
Sorry about the F-bomb, boys. That's what you get with the good old boys from Cold Lake. That was a fun one for you. Released Harley, Perfetti, Zari, Newhook, Schneider, Holloway, and Dilibator? Diliberator? I don't know how to say that. I'm terrible. Anyway, good to see Alexis Lafreniere does get a play in his draft here. So there we go. Look at that shot by Adam Larson. Bang, and look at that. Bang in there, and yeah, that's going to have to be a tough play by Jason Zucker to make that play work, but he does. He does. It's okay. 3:50 to go in this, well, first period. Newhook is a surprise cut. Yeah, that's the one that caught me off guard, but maybe Colorado doesn't have something good in them. Maybe not. We'll find out. James Neal out there. There we go. That's what you like to see. Puck possession, and that's what splitting up Draisaitl and McDavid does. That's huge for us because, you know what, if your top lines are leading with workhorse mentality, everybody else is going to follow. And I mean, you can't have just two lines going to work in the offensive zone every game. And that was the bottom two lines for us, whereas Draisaitl and McDavid are more of a rush line. So that's what Drew Remend is talking about there. Sorry, that's what I was paying attention to. Touched the cat. No, my nose is itchy and I'm dying. Anyway, let's not hear any more goals. Let's finish this period with about 12 shots and call it a night, shall we? That would be beauty. As we should start this one off, and there we go, across, and ooh, there we go. James Neal handling in. It's going to be played there by Kakkonen. Kakkonen's going to go back up. That's just too fun to say. Kakkonen, Koskinen, Kakkonen, two good goalies. Why not battle them both? I'd be screwing that up all night. It's 2:44 to go. Nurse, there we go, against Luke Cunnin. Good play. Oh, Nurse. You know what? To his credit, he's had some bad plays, but Nurse has definitely stepped up the defensive on the rush a lot more in the past 5 games. It's been huge to see. How's Smith look tonight? Well, he's been beat on a weird one, but it's not too bad. You know what? Smith's been all right. Or your left shoulder, yeah. Maybe get that toque going at some point here, but we'll be good. We'll be good. Toque just doesn't sit well with this headset. Used to sit well with the old mic set, but not as well anymore. Dog's losing his mind. Is what it is. Here we go. Bang. Oh, James Neal got a puck to the face. Flipper do welcome in. And let's get going. Mr. Darnell Nurse, watch this play. This workmanlike. This bang, bang, doesn't take a penalty anywhere in there. And you'll love to see that. That's huge for us. Darnell Nurse, he's earning that A little bit more in the last 5 games, and you like to see it. Let's go. That's going to be played in by Draisaitl. We got to get this going. We got to get this going. Need a 2-1 lead going into the intermission, and there's Adam Larson directing another puck on Ness. Nice. I am what I am. That's the weird part. Trust me. I'm not stupid, but I am dumb. Or is it I'm not dumb, I'm stupid? I know how I phrase it. It's a good couple of sayings I have, that's for sure. Here we go. Oilers collapsing. But Carson Soucy not able to make a smart play there, and that's going to lead to the Oilers going down the ice. That's going to be a nice play there by Draisaitl. Going to come back across to him. Good play. Blind pass in the middle, but at least he put it into the middle as opposed to trying to put it back behind the boards. There's a nice play by Russell. Jones is losing all kinds of edges on the ice. There's something bad with the ice right there or something. Chris Russell blew a tire. Caleb Jones blew a tire. Rough go there. And who scored the first goal? It was Mr. Oscar Clefbaum, as predicted by Nicholas, I believe it was. 5:82 on the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? It is what it is. We could be better. We could be worse. There it is. Bang. Oh, man. Wow. This Oilers team having some weird goals. And it wasn't... Oh, it was Caleb Jones falling twice. I thought it was Chris Russell. And Caleb Jones absolutely rocking something going. Nurse played for the hometown team, faced McDavid in the playoffs 2 years in a row. Now that was a crazy battle to see in person and how fast McDavid really is. If you get close to the ice and you get to watch Connor McDavid, just prepare to look at like that. Like, total shock. Total shock. Alright, let's get going. Archibald. Archibald's greasing it. Archibald's greasing it. And cleft bomb, that's exactly. Oh man, Shan. Shan trying to tuck one backhand for another goal. And Mansofa goal. Oh man, Minnesota goal. That's what you're talking. 2-1 Zucker. Ah, yes. Yes, sirree. Those late end of period goals, now we're trailing. Bang, bang. Oops, Bear. Yeah, I don't know what Bear's doing, and I don't... Not going to say it's on Smith, but would have liked to see a better effort. Smith was beat pretty flat-footed there, but what are you going to do when Bear gets beat that flat-footed? Rough go. Rough go. That's all I can say about that one. I don't know. Bear's still a rookie. I mean, that's going to happen. I'm not going to kid you, but watch this. Bang. Trying to force the puck. They could have forced it against the blue line, I guess, and I don't know. That's ugly all around. Bang, yeah. Bears beat. And then Smith. Good shot by Zucker. I'll give him that credit. You know what? Good shot. We'll move on. 17.5 seconds to go, Minnesota. You know what? What happened? We stopped shooting. We've had 9 shots for pretty much half the period, so I'll give credit where that is a problem. We need shots on goal, and that we haven't got. We've gotten shots towards goal, but we haven't gotten shots on goal. Now we get this going. Love the Bear, but even a rookie shouldn't get caught that flat-footed. Yeah, you know what? I'm saying that. But that's about the only excuse in the book you can use. That's what I'm saying, right? The only excuse you can use is he's a rookie. Other than that, that was a brutal play. And even at that, it's still a brutal play no matter how you cut it. Alright. 0.8 seconds to go. I'm going to go let the dog out because I'm pretty sure the period's over. And ladies and gentlemen, I will be right back after this face-off. Hold on. I'm going to try and get the shot off, but you're not even going to get the face-off off. Yeah, no, that's not happening. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Here we go. That is good. He'll have to get a goal. Then he's forgiven. Well, that'd be alright. And Zach Bogosian requested a trade. Definitely don't need Zach Bogosian. I'm just going to go like that for right now. Joel Parison? Well, Joel Parison's just not quite ready for the NHL. Like, not adapted to the North American game, and we're giving him top 4 minutes right now. It's tough, right? That's what I'd argue right now with Joel Pearson. However, guys, sorry for crushing supper, but normally I'd already have supper crushed. Here we go. Just fire your questions in the chat and I'll try and answer them as we go along. I'll do the period review here when I'm done eating in a second. We'll be good to go. So, fun fact, Clefbaum and Larson are back to being our top pair. Figured we'd all like to know that. Darnell Nurse only played 5:16. Chris Russell played more minutes. Interesting. And this is so frustrating, sick of them having a good first half of the period, then giving it up. Early, it's frustrating as they lose this one. It's definitely not game over for the others. Not all okay. And Larson looked good that period. Yeah, Larson was firing the puck. Can't argue with that. And just they're falling off since the start for sure. Well, you know what? If we expected them to sustain 7-1-1, my goodness, I don't know what we're asking. 7-1-1, ladies and gentlemen. And I'll give you the winning percentage on that. We would have won 64 games this season. This is not a 64-win team. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Alright. Why the heck? Thank you. Okay. Just being... Who's taking me and what? Here's my tweet of the decade. Alright. Leave Speed. I don't know what he's doing. Sure. I don't know what's going on there. I think I'm missing something. I guess you'd have to know how to spell banana. And rockin' 45-48 win team? Yeah, that's mathematically the math that gets us to the playoffs. 36-39. No, that's clearly not true. We've got 18 wins through how many games? Through 34. So technically speaking, I'll give you right now what we're on math for. 18 divided by even say 34 times 60 or times 82. That's a 43 win pace. No matter what, if we're that terrible, we got problems. We might as well trade McDavid, trade Draisaitl, and say, you know what, fold the franchise. Really good Kubi, guys. I don't know where we got it from, but it's good. There's Oscar Clefbaum. Oh my goodness. That's a lot of hair. Does Clef normally have that much hair? Okay. I don't know, Big Evil. I think Tippett would be pulling out his hair first. This is... You lose this one the way we've done it, it would be frustrating for sure. Anyway, guys, since I'm going to sit here and eat, what I should do is, as per the norm, give you a little bit of intermission entertainment. Let me go to videos, most popular on Dolynny TV from back in the day, and find you something out of the archives. How about, go back here, Tyson calling exhibition Junior B hockey fights. Alright, guys, you like hockey fights? You like watching exhibition Junior B hockey? You like watching kids scrap? You like hearing my voice? Enjoy that one. That's my gift to you right there, let me tell you. So in the chat right now, if you're not in the chat, go check out the chat. There's a link to a video about hockey fights and me. Go figure, right? Big Evil, my pleasure. Oh, it's a skills competition video. I was gonna say, what am I missing? This is good. And oh wow. Unreal. Oh, maybe that's what we should do. We should do some scoreboard watching. How about that? Let's go. Scoreboard watching. And what do we got? It's 6:54, so Flames and Coyotes about to get underway. Penguins, Blue Jackets 0-0. Islanders, Panthers 2-1, end of second for the Islanders. Preds, Sabres 3-3, end of second. Knights and Blues 2-1 for Vegas. 2-1 Minnesota over Edmonton. And then it's Calgary, Toronto. Then it's Chicago, Arizona. LA, Anaheim. Carolina, Vancouver. New York, San Jose. Interesting matchups to say the least, I guess. That Rogers Place atmosphere, man. Oh. The Condors have had some serious injuries as well. Shane Starrett was out for more than half the season so far. The other side, too, would be they lost Vinny Desharnais to injury for a while. They haven't had Caleb Jones most of the year. There's been some other injuries on the blue line, if I'm not mistaken. They don't have Ethan Bear. That's another one. And the other side would be up front, Kyler Yamamoto, I believe Cooper Marody. There's been a lot of injuries down in Bakersfield, and they're definitely to blame for what's happened. And Sean Reynolds outside the Oilers locker room. Mikko Koivu. Starrett is still out, that's why. I thought Starrett came back. Or is he injured again? That could be it. Leafs and Flames are due better after firing their coach. No. We are not hiring Babcock. Definitely not. Nope. Guy creates more problems than he solves. Gene Principe has a family matter that he's dealing with, as far as I understand. That's yeah. Mom passed away. Okay, that's the full story. I knew I caught it, but I didn't catch it fully. And that Zucker goal, guys, that hurts. That hurts big time. Talking about Babcock, I know, but there are people who aren't, and that's the danger. Let's see here. What do we got? Boston Bruins versus Tampa Bay Lightning coverage on Hot Take Hockey's channel. John, good old John. We've got post-game interviews scheduled for 8:35. And Connor tuning in from Cold Lake, Alberta, baby. There we go. That's right. We got that Cold Lake support tonight. The good old Gullickson last name tuning into Dolynny TV tonight. That's the bread and butter, baby. That's bread and butter. Cold Lake, Alberta. Babcock used to coach Red Deer College back in the day and led them to a championship. Well, yeah. What are the Red Deer College Kings? Is that what they call themselves? RDC. What is it? I can't remember what they call themselves. Good to go. That's a little ACAC hockey college knowledge right there. Guys, I have 2 more pieces of sausage left, and then we're good to go here for the second period. As it doesn't seem Sportsnet's going to stop serving ads anytime soon. We do not need Taylor Hall, nor should we trade for Taylor Hall. Not at all. Not at all. Oh, wow. Single season rushing record in the NFL goes to Lamar Jackson. He takes the torch from Michael Vick. Wow. There you go. I don't see who we give up. Nobody, that's who. No reason to give anyone up for him. Last piece of sausage. We're just about back to hockey. Let's go. Oh, guys, 65% of this pot against the Toronto Maple Leafs. That's a game you got to go to. Pajot would be better, absolutely. Guys, let me finish this piece of sausage. Thomas, I'll reply to your comment. That's very interesting. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get to this. Thomas, your comment about Mr. Broberg, if he's testing out sticks, trying to find that stick that's going to let him shoot the puck, that is excellent. Because you know what? As long as Broberg's playing competent defense, the offense isn't so much a concern in the SHL as it is the defense and growing his game overall. Now, Nicholas, you're back. I was eating some kubasau, some fried kubasau. I've got homemade pierogies that were also fried in the microwave. I'll be eating those in the second intermission once I'm done streaming for the night. I don't know if I'm going to be done after the second. We'll see how the game's going, but we'll find out. That guy went from nothing, an 8th overall pick in less than a year. Well, think about, Andrew, think about that as well. Cale Makar. Do I need to give you a name? Cale Makar. I interviewed. You can find it on the internet. It does exist on Facebook. I interviewed Craig Button of TSN, Director of Scouting, in December 2016 about Cale Makar. Makar was drafted in 17. I talked to Craig Button, and Button, if I remember correctly, I haven't watched the interview, but as much as I remember, he was supposed to go mid-high second round. Where'd Cale Makar go? Fourth overall, or to the AJHL, and then immediately to college. So let's just not pretend to be shocked by these weird rookie defensemen, alright? There's something right to the old strategy there. And hoping the Oilers win the Leafs games, Leafs fans will be all over it if they win. And the Leaf media, that's exactly, it's the Leafs media that I hate dealing with. Oh my goodness. It's because they just force it down your throat and then they throw out one Oilers article and it's how terrible the Oilers were. Every time. Every time. Anyway, Clefbaum back on the ice. Ladies and gentlemen, sausage done being eaten. Now is the time to play some hockey. Gaetan Haas, Mr. James Neal, Mr. Sam Gagner, ready to light it up. Let's get this going. Shall we? Let's get it rolling. As maybe, maybe not. Gaetan Haas trying to settle in for the face-off. And there we go. He finally will against Ryan Donato. He wins it. Mr. Gaetan Haas wins the face-off. You love to see it. Would have preferred Edmonton take a winger like Cousins or Caulfield because Buffalo is the last team I wanted to get Cousins. Well, let me tell you. Who was it? Not, well, yeah. I think Buffalo drafted ahead of us, didn't they? And Dylan Cousins went before we could get him, so tough to say we could have got him. But it is what it is. Or is it the other guy I'm thinking of? I don't know. I had my picks. Anyway, power play coming up. We didn't see any of that in the first period, that's for sure. Power play. Here we go. Ooh, where's it going to be? Where's it going to be? Arms not up yet. How far behind am I? Nothing there. Cleft bomb. Oh, there it is. There it is. My goodness, ladies and gentlemen. I am very delayed this evening. My fault. Need a big one here. Well, it'd be interesting to see if they finally listened and built 2 units. Needed to find that. And we need to load up on D. Yeah, we need to ensure our chance at a #1 defenseman as much as we can. I think the past 2 drafts have done that. Bouchard and, of course, Broberg. But I think still, first round, we get a mid-pick. We take a defenseman next go again. Keep loading up. You can never have too many rookie defensemen because at worst, they're very good trade bait. As we're starting to hear about this certain guy named Caleb Jones. And Big Evil, this game is not on Mike Smith. Both goals are not a result of Mike Smith being in net. That is a big negative on that front tonight. And had the Oilers taken the sniper Caulfield because that's what we needed. You know what? We need a defense. We need a true top pairing defense core, especially given that Adam Larson doesn't seem to pan out and it's a safety net. So I didn't mind Broberg. I wasn't happy with Broberg at the time, but I see where it's going now that you see how the Oilers organization is starting to run things by getting Bear and Jones into the lineup this year. So here we go. On the PP, while Nuge is trying to grease one. Keeping the top line out there, that's what it looks like. We've got puck possession, but that's about it. No shots, nothing. And that's going to be shot down the ice, and that's what you're talking about. Goal. Ooh, hold on. That's with exclamation marks. Score. Okay, Draisaitl 2-2. There it is, guys. Draisaitl now has more points on the power play than the top leading point getter for the Minnesota Wild does on, well, any time. Oh, you just love to see it. Oh my goodness. That's called putting pucks on net in prime situations. You love to see it. Leon scoring some goals. Maybe I should plug in my headset again. Look at this. 2-2 to go. And that's what you like to see. Bang to Clefbaum and then Leon Draisaitl down to Connor McDavid. Bang, bang. Whoop. Yeah. Let's go. That's all right. It's right there. And is that 5-hole? No, that's under the glove and in. 20 goals for Leon Draisaitl. He's a 20-goal scorer. Great D by Jar. Kara. There we go. Leon Draisaitl, at worst, 20-goal scorer this season. And Mr. Oscar Clefbaum having a big night tonight, a goal and an assist. And you know what? He's been shaky of late. I did call him out. I said there was a couple excuses, but he's been shaky overall. And tonight he's responding big time. And in a big Oilers game, we get a shot, we get a goal. It's some kind of miracle, ladies and gentlemen. When you shoot the puck, you score goals. I don't know why it's hard for this Oilers team to figure out, but it's a real easy strategy. You shoot the puck, you're gonna score goals. We just have great shooting percentages. It's just meant to happen. Good for my fantasy. Nicholas, absolutely. 2 points for Clef. He's had some ice time. He's had some good stuff. Good to go. And there we go. Last in the league in shots, by the way. Yeah, it's not a good go. So, you imagine how many more goals we'd have if we shot the puck regularly. You see, we scored 3 against Carolina because we shot the puck 35 times or whatever. Not a hard recipe to figure out. So close. OMG. We'll catch you, Mo. Grub time. As you saw, it was my grub time. I got pierogies for that second intermission. You better believe it. Petahe. Nygaard, greasing. Nygaard's greasing. Nuge out there with Nygaard. And, oh, wow. Woo! What a chance there. And that's going to be icing back the other way. You like to see that. 17 minutes in the second period. That's all we got left. But it's a good start, that's for sure. And guys, 27 of you coming through. And like I said, the Oilers are going to lose tonight's hockey game. The Oilers have to lose tonight because that means they'll win. That's my thought. If the Oilers lose, they will win. You get where I'm going. If I bet on them to lose, they're going to win. And McDavid with Dry, well, I think that's just a result of the power play. They had Nygaard with Owen. And what is going on, Ace? We have not seen Chewy yet tonight. I have not seen Chewy in a while. I believe Chewy has gotten busy with the modding or something. What's going on, Ace? Good to see ya. Alright. Oh no. I don't like to hear that. 3-2 Minnesota, of course. Love to see it. Alright, let's get this going. 3-2 Foligno. Oh, of course, I had to say his name, and that's why he scored. We stay. Yeah, okay. Let's get this going down the ice, and fair. Okay. Anyone who says, why does Smith have to be so bad? That's fair. That's very fair. I know Bear got burned, but did you see the stance Mike Smith sat himself in to try and save that puck? Oh, see you post game. All right. There. Ooh. Aye. Yeah. Hold on. Bang. Yeah, like, look at that stance by Smith. I don't know what that is. He's still in the... Ay. That's ugly. That is very ugly, I have to say. Oh well, let's get this done. Let's get this going. You know what? Let's get into a rope-a-dope game here and just score some silly goals. That's all we gotta do. Shoot the puck, score some silly goals, and win some hockey games. Not asking too much here. Solid 666 save percentage for Smith. Yeah, we don't want to talk about that too much. I imagine if he allows goal number 4 too quick, it will be Koskinen in neck pretty quick. Alright. Oilers trade Smith for Kakinen. Well, I don't think you're going to get Kakinen for Smith. Especially just based off the returns of this game. There we go. Jones, nice play, and again causes the freeze. You like to see it. Why does Smith always look like he's falling over? I don't know. My goodness. Smith is shaky. Yeah, that's a good way to say it. Smith has just not had his confidence in net is how I'm trying to say. He's old. I don't know if he's old. And again, guys, the first 2 goals are not on Smith. The only goal on Smith was the last one, so It's not fair to blame him for, well, two Ethan Bear mistakes, technically speaking, but needed to be better on that second one. And that first one needed to be better. Jones isn't looking bad. Yeah, Jones has had back-to-back solid starts in games, so we're hoping it continues. And what happened to Smith from the start of the season? That is something everybody. That's something everybody kind of said about Mr. Mike Smith is he drops off after the start of the season. And Smith did get injured. I do suspect there is a little bit of lingering injury somewhere in Smith's game, and that may be causing what's happening here, but I don't think so, as it was a leg injury, and you'd start seeing more leg-induced injury plays as opposed to the falling over we've seen out of Smith so far in the past couple games. Chan across. Come on now. We need another pointer to Clefbaum. Just have like a 5-point night for Clefbaum. That'd be fantastic if we could get that going. That'd be mint. There we go. Mr. Clefbaum. Cross to Larson. Good play there. The D's definitely getting better. Larson's getting back into the swing of things on defense, and you like to see it. As Jujar bouncing and crashing and causing almost a turnover in the offensive zone. Love to see that. 14:20 to go. Nuge giving up the middle. Well, I don't know. And what? Were we yelling that there was another goal? Mini score 4 goals? Aye, aye, aye. Okay, now the Oilers getting it going. And Nuge stick got ripped out, no penalty. Interesting. No, that's a tie-up play. That's a tie-up play. That wasn't ripped out. That was Nuge got his stick tied up, and that caused it to be ripped. That's I think my angle of it. Nygaard, McDavid, and Kazian back. Oh no, it's Nygaard, Nuge, and Jason. Jeez, pay attention. It's Nygaard. Love to see him power forward that into the zone. You love to see that. Nurse fires the shot. Oh, guys, we're greasing those shots into the traffic. I love it. It's gonna happen. It's going to happen, and we're going to score a beauty of a gross goal. Shoot the puck, McDavid. Yeah, we could use a shot from McDavid. It's Marcus Foligno back the other way. And we only have 15 shots through almost half the game. There we go, McDavid. What are you doing, McDavid? Come on, man. Come on. My goodness, guys. Overpassing, overcomplicating every single shot we can possibly take. And now the Minnesota Wild back the other way. And he's a playmaker, not a shooter. Well, you know what? He still has to shoot the puck. I don't care who you are in the NHL. You still have to shoot the puck at some point. Especially when we're not scoring as many goals as we're possibly capable of. So that was a weak shot by Bear to try and get that through, but at least he tried. That's going to be icing. That's frustrating. That's really frustrating. Watch this. Bang. Connor McDavid. Bang. And then Kazian can't tuck it. Lowest shots in the league. Absolutely. McDavid, everybody's overpassing. It's not just one or two. Everybody's passing. 4-2, of course it is. Of course it is. Donato scores. All right. Smith's bad. I'll remain to hold judgment. As Connor McDavid gets sealed off. Yeah. My goodness. My goodness. That was, I don't know. I know it's a bad change, but lazy change by. It's not that it's that's not a lazy change by. Well, it's a lazy change. It's not a bad change. It's just straight up a lazy change, and he hung Ethan Barrow to dry. My goodness. My goodness, we are. That if you're gonna change on that, you have to hustle back to the bench. That's awful. That is absolutely awful. My goodness, that's tough. But we came down 3-0, so it'll be good. Craziness. Anyway, so disappointed in the last few games. Guys, these stretches are bound to happen for everyone, right? It's not like everyone's gonna get the going. The club's if this we're gonna be playing for the well, guys. If you're gonna write off the Oilers in December, you're making a mistake. Remember, we tried to write off the Oilers in January last year, and we weren't eliminated from the playoffs officially till April 1st. So let's not kid around. And did the Oilers not learn what happened last game against Minnesota when Smith was in net? Well, and 2 goals now on Smith, but actually, technically speaking, 1. And Jimrat, it's 1 goal's been fully on Smith. 1 goal's only been fully on Smith. That third one. The other couple, well, you know what? That bad change by whatchamacallit, Darnell Nurse, brain dead Darnell Nurse, defensively, bad change, cost us a goal. It is what it is. Terrible. Terrible. But, you know what? Now the onus is on us to come in and get going. And team isn't helping Smith out. That's exactly, Graham. You know what? When you give up a couple of goals, it's tough. Goalies have good days and bad days, as do players. Exactly. Watch this. Yeah, that's terrible. Smitty had no chance on the 4th goal. Not a chance. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Bad change, you get it going. And Smith has been the weaker goalie, absolutely has, but I don't know. I don't know. You'd have to find some room. You'd have to move Mike Smith somewhere. Nicholas, right now, Shane Sterrett's still injured in the AHL, according to Sam, so we got some problems down there as well. Here we go. We need to get a quick one in the next minute 47 and then get it going. Put Skinner in backup. Yeah, no, not Skinner. Skinner has not been having good AHL numbers this season. Sterrett, much better option. All right, James Neal, let's get it going, buddy. And he's on the caps. Yeah, let's just tone down the old capital letters there. We need to generate it. I don't know, man. And Koskinen should absolutely be starting the majority of the games and getting some help from the defense. That's the big thing. The defense has not been helping the goalies this game. And that's another thing that's been part of this Oilers team for the past 5 to 10 games. Is puck possession has been brutal. We've been turning over the puck like no tomorrow. Alright, boys. Yep, and across, and that's going to go down on Smith. Instead of covering it, he's going to play it, and this is looking back to what we normally are doing wrong. There we go. Not sure the reluctance. Yeah, I don't get not pulling Smith. I don't get that at all. That's 4 goals, 11 shots. That's just not meant to be anything. And there we go, bang, and yeah, we've pretty much collapsed in on ourselves. Nobody is moving their feet. Everybody's standing around. Nobody's doing a job. Like, what's Nygaard doing? Here we go. Hoping the Oilers can pull this out. It seems like they won't. Next goal is game if the Oilers score. There's a chance if the Wild score, it's over. It's a most need goal for both teams, absolutely. Looks like you and I have to go manage the Oilers next season instead of the Leafs, who could be the best GMs in the league. It's not that Holland's doing a bad job. Holland built a very good roster, and that was evidenced by the start of the season. But then they quit. They quit playing. This ain't looking good. Yeah, the boys have just pretty much quit playing. All of a sudden, they're overskating, underplaying, and that's it. That's all. All right, Kara, come on. Coyotes are winning, and Oilers are losing. Again, like I said, we're not. I never had us pegged as a first place team. Yeah, that's true, Rockin'. Oh, there we go. Nice play by Darnell Nurse. Now we're gonna have a fight between Kunin and Nurse. Oh my God! Come on, guys. Either go or don't go. Jeez. Wow, that's sad. Oh, now Kunin's mad at Larson because Nurse hit him, and oh my goodness, now we've got Nurse and Larson together. Woo! Here we go. Need a spark, either Benson or a trade. Well, we could go Yamo too. We could go a lot of different ways, but it is what it is. And Oilers' goals differential is officially negative as it sits right now. Now remember, Calgary's third in the division with like a -6 goal differential, so don't be too concerned by the goal differential. I'm not buying it quite yet. Remember, if our goal differential is bad and we've won 18 games, that means we give up a lot of goals in the games we lose. Seem to give up. We need the bottom guys to start producing and not fire up the team like the Buffalo game. Yeah, that could help. Could always trade for Sam Steele. No, definitely not. There's a shot by Draisaitl. What are you doing? What are you doing? Here we go. Draisaitl again. And Draisaitl back. There we go. There's a nice pass by Dry. There's a nice rotation pass. That's gonna. There we go. We're rotating all of a sudden. I don't see the goals lighting up or getting any text, so that is what it is. All the Pacific teams are on fire and we're cold. Well, it's bound to happen, guys. All the Pacific teams were cold except Arizona to start the year, and now all of a sudden here we are. They're heating up. We're slowing down. It's bound to happen. I'm not sitting here pretending like we're a first place team at all. The longer you stay in first place, the better off you are. Don't kid me wrong there, but trust me, we're fourth place at best is what I said. Third or fourth wouldn't be bad at all. A playoff spot is a playoff spot is a playoff spot. Look at where St. Louis got in. I don't care what you want to say. The Oilers aren't equivalent to St. Louis. Well, as long as you get in, you have a chance, and that's what the St. Louis Blues prove. All right, let's go. Gagne around. Back to the point. James Neal. Nope. Nobody's working hard to get to the puck. And thanks for. Let's go. Let's go. 15 shots. We've been stuck there pretty much all period. There we go. There it is. Losing is as contagious. Winning, start doing little things right like D-Sport and not hanging your goalie out to dry. Tim, exactly. 100%. Wow, what a hit by Nurse. Craziness. Hopefully they can make this a close game. It is a close game. 4-2 is not a no-to-control game. And Andrew, am I streaming the third? No, I'm going to go finish eating supper. I'm going to go change the cat litter, and then I'm going to get this, finished off tonight. And we need a goal before the end of the period. Absolutely, Nicholas. 100%. Alright, let's get going here. What do we got? We've got 60 viewers so far this period. Thank you so much. Toronto over Calgary 1-0. You'll love to see it. You'll love to see it. So I'm going to serve you guys an ad quickly. Let's rock, let's roll. We've got... Oh yeah. I'm tired. It's been a long day. She was a hard grinding day, boys. And Cal Palais. Let me see if I can find some Oilers scores. Sabres up 4-3. Lightning on the Bruins 2-1. You'll love to see that. Islanders 2-1 on the Panthers. And Penguins and Jackets 0-0 in overtime. Jets being beat by the Red Wings 4-2. That helps. St. Louis beating the Golden Knights 4-2. You'll love to see that. And let's see what else. And what else do we got here? Toronto 1-0, and of course Arizona's up 2-0 on Chicago. It's tough, but we'll survive. We'll survive. There we go. Shoot. Shoot, Nuge, shoot. There's Darnell Nurse in there. 10-16. Nuge is a bust. I wouldn't be saying Nuge is a bust. A little late for Nuge to be a bust, boys. There we go, Nuge. Come on. Nuge, I don't know if he tried to center that or shot. And Chase on destroyed. Well, that's probably gonna happen. He's probably gonna be out in concussion protocol now. No. That's good grease hit. That's fine. Well, here's the thing. We're not expecting Nuge to be the Connor McDavid. We're expecting Nuge to be a very good second line two-way forward. Let's not kid ourselves. Don't think about Nuge in that way. Think about Nuge in the fact that it was also a weak draft that year, if I'm not mistaken. Most other years, I don't think Nuge would be going first overall. Drop him, Nurse. Oh, Nurse is gonna scrap Kunin? Nurse, come on. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Nurse scrapping, boys. Let's get it. Ooh, missed shot. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Darnell Nurse feeding. Ooh, yeah, Darnell. Oh, my goodness. Woo! Let's go. Let's go. Darnell Nurse. Woo! That's a throwback. Woo! Right on. Right on. Holy. Oh my goodness. Let's go. Let's go. Guys, I'd love to share the fun you're having, but I just keep the chat clean. But you saw. You understand where I'm coming from. I'd be right there with you. That's what we're talking about, boys. That's what we're talking about. That's a big boy scrap right there. Let me see. Yeah, I'd love to replay that one for you, but I can't. I would, however, copyright it for Facebook and throw it up on my Facebook page, but my goodness, Darnell Nurse just throws down and destroys. Show up for the boys. Guys, if we lose this one now, she's a dang shame. Wow, that was a good one. That's old-timey right there. Darnell Nurse opens up and hammers home. And he broke up twice. Oilers gonna win. Guys, that's what you need. Darnell Nurse going after it. I don't care. I don't care if we lose. We won on that column, and that's all that matters to me. But we got to win this one for Darnell now. As Oilers' favorite taking his -3 to a penalty box for 5 minutes. Hey, that's a style to take it in. I ain't going to complain. If we got more out of... If we got more of that out of Darnell Nurse, I think we all would be complaining about Darnell Nurse a lot less. Guys, the guy is an absolute spirit bomber. Like, he can throw the knuckles with the best of them. Yeah, Kazian can do it just as much, but Kazian's much more line someone up and kill him with the hit, whereas Nurse, that's what he does best. Same with Jujar. We haven't seen no to Jujar much, but need to know to Jujar. And Nurse is not a guy you want to fight at all. It's, yeah, Darnell Nurse, not liking Jordan Greenway, not liking Luke Kunin tonight. Good scrap and effort. And bang. Oh, Greenway got a hold of... Oh, that's what started it. Greenway got a hold of Bear. Okay. And yeah, there was no way. Oh yeah, bang, 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 bang. Let's go. Oh, 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 oh. Rock 'em, sock 'em, throw 'em down, beat 'em all the you know where. Let's go, Darnell Nurse. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. Oh, he's telling him. Oh, Darnell Nurse telling who's next. Let's go. Greenway 6'6" and Darnell Nurse just handled him like it was 6'2". Let's go. Ooh. Let's get it done. Now, I don't know why Darnell Nurse had to head off the ice. Just replayed the fight wholly upper and lower guys. Yeah, good shot by good old Darnell Nurse. It's a feature I love about Sportsnet now. I can actually rewind. Yeah, the overpassing. Guys, you want to gripe about the Oilers, gripe about the overpassing. I don't care about much else. It's the overpassing that's costing us. Got to try the one-timer, though. I'm not going to complain about that. But yeah, a little shot from McDavid, a little sneaky past the goalie would have done us some nice favors there for sure. Oh my goodness, guys. This one turns into a spirited battle all of a sudden, and you love to see it. Let me serve you an ad quick here. Bang, and let's get this going. Leon Draisaitl going. Now let's go try and grease one Sam Gagner into the corner, and let's grease a goal, guys. We got 4:47 to go. This has been a long second period. We gotta go grease a goal quickly because that would be rock and roll if we could. Let's go, boys. Let's go. Ooh. Chris Russell didn't handle that one well. Terrible pass by Bear at the blue line. He's walked the blue line well, but not a good play by Bear there. And now we got a retreat, and Mr. Gaetan back to Bear across dot to Chris Russell, and up to go. Can you choose? That lady from Amazon keeps coming up on all the videos, and it's like long. Well, Flipper, that's Google. Google does that to you. Google owns everything, and Google knows everything about you. That's the creepy part. I know, that's the weird part I don't like about YouTube, but just is what it is. I get Grammarly commercials all the time. I think they tell me I'm bad at grammar because they're always auto-correcting my grammar, and that's concerning that they know that. Here we go. Mr. Gaetan moving it up, or is that Nuge? That's Nuge, alright. Too many 90s on this team. Here we go, Donato going, 3:18 to go. And Dumba's gonna fire this puck, bang, and ooh, good chance there. Zap, come here. If you're gonna scratch, come here. Here we go, Nygaard drops off, good shot by Oscar Clefbaum, and we got 3:05 to go in this second period. Long time to go yet. But we gotta get a chance on net and score some goals here pretty quick. Miss Zap, you would really like that plate of food, wouldn't you? You really would. Alright, what do we got? Like, Nurse can fight. Yeah, Nurse absolutely can throw down, no doubt about it. Alright, the Cold Lake guys want to congratulate. Ooh, Lex McLeod making a good job there. Alright, let's get this going. Darnell Nurse, 10:39 to go. Power play coming up. You like to see it. Miss Sap, nice tank. That's the problem. You see this? This is why finding baby clothes is going to be hard for the cat. She's a little bit of a tank. You know those kids that are tanks? Yeah, she's a little bit of a tank. Zach Kazian across. What is that cameraman doing? Bear to Draisaitl. Draisaitl gets hauled down. Yeah, finally, there you go. Nicholas, I think to your thing. No holding on Draisaitl. That's going to be a power play. Power play. I love that, Andrew. I love that. Let's get this going. It's meant to be. We can hope. We can hope. Eriksson Ek. Look at this. Yeah, Eriksson Ek just manhandles him down to the ice. Rough go. Hi, Zapper. Draisaitl feeling that. I think you have to start the second power play unit, though. You can't start Draisaitl and McDavid. I think they're heading off the ice. That'd be nice if they would be. Nope, they're going to be on the ice. Of course. First, LOL. Yeah. It's a first. Alright, let's go. David wins the face-off for the Oilers. Back to the point for Clefbaum. Clefbaum's going to go across half wall to McDavid. There's going to be the pass across. Toronto 1, Calgary 1. Tim coming in with the most important updates of the night. 4-on-4, you're kidding me. I don't like that update. Nicholas, that's a bad update. What I wanted. And here we go. David. Yeah, McDavid just hasn't had it, but I don't know. Here's a chance for Hartman. Ooh, they're going to call that a slash? Yeah, I'd call that a slash. Up. Man. Okay. David is forced to make through. Yeah, I don't get the entry on the power play either. I really don't get the entry. Using the entry, and they're saying McDavid's been successful with that. McDavid's starting to have a 50-50 success rate, and that's starting to cost us. It really is. You almost have to dump it in and get Zach Kassian on the top power play unit instead of someone like Chase on or Neal. Just saying. And then actually use 2 power play units. Just saying. Let's go. 2:07 to go in the second period. And we've got ourselves Gaetan Oss and... Do you have Joachim Nygaard out there as well? No, it's Gaetan Oss and Sam Gagner instead. Sure. That makes sense. And Gagner is going to pull this one in. Alright, Gagner, you got 1 point tonight. If you can get another, that'd be primo. But, no, it's up through the slot, and that's it. That's all she wrote for that chance until we turn it over. Maybe. Nope. Ethan Bear is going to turn it over. Ooh, boys. Oh, boys. Oh, boys. Come on. You got to get going. Ethan Bear. Behind the net. Being chased down. Like to see that he walks out of there with it. Smooth skating through this. Ooh, there's a nice little drop off for Haas. Haas drives it to the net. Oy. Just can't get it going. Undo Tampa Bay's entry. I don't know what Tampa Bay's entry is. Couldn't tell you. And Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl back there. Separates on 4-on-4. What? Whoever does the Oilers videos needs to make a clip of what they were doing at the beginning of the season and contrast that to what they are doing now. Absolutely. Put it on YouTube. Oh, I guess I could probably. David's going to be out there. 19 shots now for the Oilers. So we're on pace for just about 30 this game. That'd be alright if we could get one more here on this 4-on-4. McDavid getting going. It's going to be James Neal and Connor McDavid. You like to see that. Alright, good go for the Oilers. Adam Larson going to get that going. It's going to... Oh, man. Guys, like, we can barely hold on to a puck here tonight. This is looking rough. It's looking rough at best. And 1:02 to go in the first period, guys. We need to bite a goal. We need to bite a goal. It's Chris Russell turned around, can't find the puck. And now PK. Oh, yeah, here it goes. 10 seconds to go, and Adam Larson's over skating pucks. Love to see it. Connor McDavid's out there on a PK. So's James Neal. Perfect. James Neal's going to peel off. Power play for Minnesota for the rest of the period. You guys would have told me right now if it was a power play goal or a penalty kill, and it's killed, so that's the end of the period. And guys, with that, I'm going to tune out because, you know, I'm just been an awful luck charm for the Oilers lately. Just can't win a game when I live stream, so I'll catch you later on in the game review after the third period. I'm going to go change cat litter, so that's a massive RIP in the chat. I'm going to go finish the pierogies, and we will catch you guys in the, yes sirree, game review. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm Tyson, this Dolynny TV for Mr. Orange. I will catch you in the next one.